Who was the father of Prophet Ibrahim? Azar. What is the original name of Prophet Ibrahim? Abraham. Which city was Prophet Ibrahim born in? Ur. Which prophet was saved from the fire by Allah? Prophet Ibrahim. Who was Prophet Ibrahim's first son? Ishmael. Which prophet did Ibrahim attempt to sacrifice? Isaac. Who was the mother of Prophet Ibrahim's son Isaac? Hazrat Sarah. Where did Prophet Ibrahim and his wife Hagar settle? Mecca. Which major Islamic pilgrimage is linked to Prophet Ibrahim? Hajj. Who were the two angels that visited Ibrahim in the form of guests? Gabriel and Michael. What did Prophet Ibrahim build with his son? The Kaaba. What did Prophet Ibrahim call out for during the sacrifice? Grant me a son. Which prophet was sent to the people of Sodom and Gomorrah? Prophet Lot. How did Prophet Ibrahim respond to his people's idol worship? He challenged them. What did Prophet Ibrahim's people do to him as a result of his challenge? They threw him into a fire. Who were Prophet Ibrahim's two sons? Ishmael and Isaac. What was the vision Prophet Ibrahim had from Allah? Sacrificing his son. What is Prophet Ibrahim's title in Islamic tradition? The friend of God. Which son of Prophet Ibrahim is considered the ancestor of the Arab people? Ishmael. What was the name of Prophet Ibrahim's wife? Sarah. What did Prophet Ibrahim use to call people to monotheism? His example. Who did Prophet Ibrahim argue with about the existence of God? King Nimrod. Which of the following is not a title of Prophet Ibrahim? The Prophet of Nations. What is celebrated during Eid al-Adha related to Prophet Ibrahim? His sacrifice. Where did Prophet Ibrahim leave his wife Hagar and son Ishmael? Mecca. How did Prophet Ibrahim's people react to his message of monotheism? They opposed it. What miraculous event happened to Prophet Ibrahim when he was thrown into the fire? He was saved by an angel. What did Prophet Ibrahim's people worship before he challenged them? Idols. What did Prophet Ibrahim use to argue against idol worship? Logic and reason. Who was Prophet Ibrahim's father? Turk. What was Prophet Ibrahim's relationship with Prophet Lot? Cousins. Which event is commemorated by the act of sacrificing an animal during Eid al-Adha? Ibrahim's sacrifice of his son. What did Allah command Prophet Ibrahim to do in his dream? Sacrifice his son. Who did Prophet Ibrahim challenge to prove his divinity? The king of Babylon. What was the name of Prophet Ibrahim's son who was sacrificed? Isaac. Where did Prophet Ibrahim receive the command for the sacrifice? In a dream. What was Prophet Ibrahim's main message to his people? Monotheism. Which book is not associated with Prophet Ibrahim? The Hadith. How old was Prophet Ibrahim when his son Isaac was born? 86. Which angel visited Prophet Ibrahim with the news of his son? Gabriel. What was Prophet Ibrahim's reaction to the angel's announcement of his son's birth? Joy and gratitude. What was the name of the wife of Prophet Ibrahim who bore him a child in old age? Sarah. What was the primary focus of Prophet Ibrahim's teachings? Monotheism. How did Prophet Ibrahim demonstrate his faith in Allah? By sacrificing his son. Who was the first person to build the Kaaba? Prophet Ibrahim. What is the significance of the story of Prophet Ibrahim in Islam? It demonstrates the value of faith and sacrifice. What was Prophet Ibrahim's stance on idol worship? He condemned it. How did Prophet Ibrahim's people respond to his challenge of idol worship? They threw him into a fire. What is the historical importance of Prophet Ibrahim's sacrifice? It symbolizes obedience to God. Which of Prophet Ibrahim's sons was known for his patience and faith? Ishmael. Which important Islamic site is closely associated with Prophet Ibrahim? The Kaaba. Who did Prophet Ibrahim's wife Sarah suggest he marry for having a child? Hira. What did Prophet Ibrahim do when his people refused to listen to him? He left them. Which book contains the story of Prophet Ibrahim's sacrifice? The Quran. Who is Prophet Ibrahim's son Isaac's mother? Sarah. What event does the act of animal sacrifice during Eid al-Adha commemorate? Ibrahim's sacrifice of his son. What did Prophet Ibrahim use as an example to prove the oneness of God? Idols. Who was Prophet Ibrahim's nephew who was also a prophet? Lot. Which prophet is known for his deep faith and was tested by a great sacrifice? Ibrahim. What did Prophet Ibrahim build to commemorate his faith? The Kaaba. Which prophet had a miraculous birth as a result of his father's old age? Isaac. Who visited Prophet Ibrahim with the news of the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah? Angels. How did Prophet Ibrahim respond to the command to sacrifice his son? He accepted. What miracle occurred when Prophet Ibrahim was thrown into the fire? He survived without harm. What was Prophet Ibrahim's reaction to the news of his son's birth in old age? Surprise and joy. What did Prophet Ibrahim's story emphasize about faith and obedience? Sacrifice. What was the message Prophet Ibrahim preached to his people? Monotheism. Which surah talks about the story of Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail? Surah As-Safat. Which event is directly linked to Prophet Ibrahim in the Hajj pilgrimage? Kaaba. What is Prophet Ibrahim's legacy in Islam? Sacrifice. What significant act during Hajj commemorates Prophet Ibrahim's faith? The sacrifice of animal. What did Prophet Ibrahim do when he was commanded to sacrifice his son? He obeyed. What did Prophet Ibrahim ask Allah to provide for his descendants? Prophethood. Which king opposed Prophet Ibrahim's message? Nimrod. Which prophet is considered the father of the Abrahamic religions? Ibrahim. Which of the following is a major event associated with the life of Prophet Ibrahim? The sacrifice. What was Prophet Ibrahim's son's reaction to the dream? Acceptance. What did Prophet Ibrahim use to communicate his message to his people? Spoken words. What was the name of the well associated with Hagar and Ismail? Zamzam. What was Prophet Ibrahim's father's profession? Merchant. What was Prophet Ibrahim's reaction to being thrown into the fire? Patience. Which animal is symbolically sacrificed during Eid al-Adha? Sheep. Who was the father of Prophet Ibrahim? Azar. What did Prophet Ibrahim use to destroy the idols in his father's shop? Hammer. In which religious tradition is Prophet Ibrahim considered a major prophet? Islam. What did Prophet Ibrahim build with his son Ismail? A mosque. Which surah talks about the story of Prophet Ibrahim and the idols? Surah Al-Anbiya. What did Prophet Ibrahim do when his people worshipped idols? Destroyed them. Which son of Prophet Ibrahim was almost sacrificed? Ismail. What did Prophet Ibrahim say when he saw the stars and moon? They are signs. What is the significance of the sacrifice of Prophet Ibrahim in Islamic tradition? Faith. How did Prophet Ibrahim's people react to his preaching? They rejected it. How did Prophet Ibrahim prove his faith when challenged? By his actions. Which surah is known as the chapter of the disbelievers? Surah Al-Kafirun. What is the main lesson from the story of Prophet Ibrahim's sacrifice? Obedience. What did Prophet Ibrahim use to communicate his message to his people? Spoken words. Which surah is known as the chapter of the most beneficent? Surah Ar-Rahman. Which surah begins with the verse by the sun and its brightness? Surah Ash-Shams. Which religious text contains the stories of Prophet Ibrahim? Who was Prophet Ibrahim's nephew, who also became a prophet? Lot.